Welcome to the Bold Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for supporting this channel, and I don't take it for granted, guys. Where is President Uhuru Kenyatta, who is the Azimio la Umoja chairman, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya chairman? Kenyans have been thronging social media spaces asking where the president is hiding. But I want to say that the president is not hiding, but the president is just being strategic. He's just being strategic. He's just becoming strategic in the sense that we have a transition and there are a lot of things that are going on and they are in stake. There have been a question why President Uhuru Kenyatta have not been seen in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya elected members of parliament and the governors and senators-elect caucus, while on the other side, these meetings have normally been chaired by Raila Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Martha Karua. And does it point to the president making his maiden exit from the Kenyan politics? Because many things come to play at this time. But I want to draw your attention to a specific meeting that happened this morning, where church leaders met William Ruto in his current residence early in the morning, before Ruto convened the inaugural meeting of members of parliament in his current residence. So I went through the list of the members of the clergy that attended that meeting, and that's where I saw the face of President Uhuru Kenyatta. And I want us to look at that. In that meeting that happened early in the morning, the members of the clergy that attended were Bishop Anyolo, Philip Anyolo. This is the bishop from Kisumu who was awarded, I think, a car. And it was reported that he returned the car. I don't know if that was confirmed. There is Bishop Robert Langat Ogonyongede, Bishop Joseph Ntombura, Bishop Mark Karioki, Bishop David Oginde, Kefa Omae, retired Bishop Silas Yego, amongst others. So when I saw this list, I saw the face of President Uhuru Kenyatta. I want to single out three, I think four. Archbishop Anthony Muheria, that is the photo there. This is the bishop that presided over the burial of Mwai Kibaki, and is from Nyeri. I think he's in charge of the Nyeri, is Nyeri-based bishop. Is in charge of, I think, Nyeri diocese, if I've used the right word for the Catholic faithfuls that are listening to this. He is a very strong confidant of President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And when you see him there, that is the president. And I will tell you another reason. Another person I want us to look at is the former Setam Bishop, David Oginde. That was my bishop. So David Oginde is also a very strong confidant of President Uhuru Kenyatta. And when there was a move, I think it was sometime in 2021, last year I think, when there was that move for a handshake, or rather for a peace deal between the president and his deputy, the bishop that was leading that delegation was Bishop David Oginde. Then Bishop Mark Karioki. He was in charge of the last prayer meeting in current residence before Kenyans went to elections. I think it was held the previous week before the election. And he really came out to support Deputy President. Now, Ole Sapit, the Anglican Archbishop, is been under fire after what, in my opinion, I think he was just playing the role of peace and to try to restore order in Bomas of Kenya. But Azimio supporters really felt like his speech was extreme, or was a bit divisive, or was politically charged. And I did not see him in this meeting. Perhaps that is in order because he doesn't just want to make a public appearance. Now, one thing you can see here is this meeting had some objective. Another question, who convened this meeting? This meeting had a blend of the two factions of the maiden clergy. There have been the Evangelical caucus. This is the caucus that has been with Deputy President all through the campaign period. This is the team that Rachel Ruto is a member of that. The wife to Rigathi Gachagua, Dorothy Gachagua, and these central Kenya churches, there have been more evangelical churches. But then the Catholics, the Anglicans, and the others, the Akurino and the rest, were actually perceived or trying to play a neutral ground. In fact, if you ask me, I think the most neutral church in this election, if you ask how the clergy performed, then that crown goes to the Catholic Church. So this is a meeting that happened with some objective, and I drew my observations and my attention was drawn by the two. Actually, also Bishop Gonyongede. Gonyongede is also one on Raila Odinga's side. I saw the hand of President Uhuru Kenyatta. And so what do you think was the objective of that meeting? Who convened it? In fact, it happened very early. After that, William Ruto headed, and they did not attend the other meeting. They just attended this and left, and it went for around 1 hour. Also, note the presence of the SUPKEM national chairman, Hassan Ole Nado. The SUPKEM is in the, I think that is the umbrella body for the Muslims. So you see that it was not just one, it was interdenominational. Oh, it's not it's all inclusive. It's one umbrella for the churches. So guys, what are you seeing? Before I even tell you what I can see and why I see the hand of President Uhuru Kenyatta in that, what are the maybe things that you can see from that meeting? Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and I want to say thank you for 30,000 subscribers that are supporting. Today I was in the supermarket in the morning, yes, and I happened to have met one of our subscribers there. Thank you, and of course we continue to pray for each other so that peace, we can continue enjoying the peace that we've been enjoying. Now, last, still reminding you, last stretch of 50 shillings challenge for Sarah Tieno, who is in Kenyatta Hospital. You can donate. We are still moving. I know we will not, we are towards the target. I'll tell you all of it. I think by tomorrow we'll be finishing. So you can donate as little as 50 bob. The challenge was 50 bob challenge. If 20,000 of us can hit to that call, then my idea was that we were in a position to reach 1 million. She's in Kenyatta Hospital. The medical bill inflated to 1 million. So we're just doing online fundraise to support Sarah. Raila is insisting on going to court. And that is a front that I've seen the list of lawyers have just emerged, but perhaps we'll look at that in our next analysis. And people have, and I saw yesterday there was a meeting by, I think there was a tweet by Dennis Itumbi, some operative on Kenya Kwanza, saying that President Uhuru Kenyatta is rejecting results through Raila Odinga. So I see the president might be working on a contingency plan, as Raila Ruto truce could be President Uhuru Kenyatta's contingency plan as they try to assess the fate of the Supreme Court verdict, the fate of the Supreme Court move. Where will it end? And I've seen, if there is for the first time, the Supreme Court move is lacking the vigor, it's lacking the excitement, it's lacking the hope, unlike in 2017. So the president might be sending this team to deputy to just have an idea, what is his message, what is his plan, and maybe they're talking about different things, and the president just wants to know what is the plan of deputy president. This team might be also working on their own, and the reason I'm saying this is this: throughout the campaign period, the team that has been with deputy president is the Evangelical caucus. So the Bishop Oginde, the Olesapit, I doubt, Anthony Mohere, the Catholic, the Supreme, they have tried to play a neutral card. But now, as election has been done, everyone wants access to power. Or everyone now wants access to the man in the throne. So they could also have made this deliberate. They would have maybe sought this appointment with deputy president so that they also cut a niche for themselves. They also cut a space for themselves in William Ruto's circle. Because the understanding that has been that William Ruto has been so close to a section of church leaders, evangelical leaders from Mount Kenya. That is something that we can really look at critically. But in a sense also, I see the church trying to swing into action on striking what can be seen as a peace deal in the offing to avert a Supreme Court move and end the election cycle. I see that as a possibility. I think the message that the common message that they can share with DP is the need for peace. And maybe the fate of Supreme Court will actually escalate the political conversations, the political emotions that are going on. And so maybe the church wants to swing. So this can still show you, is Raila involved in it? And one thing you have to know is Raila Odinga is one person that is a listening leader. He always listens. Even if I don't agree with you, but he will always listen to you. So guys, that's my analysis on this. And for me, if you ask me, I see the hand of the president. And this team that met Deputy President William Ruto had direct instructions from President Uhuru Kenyatta. Thank you.